Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to be showing you how I was able to get my mount at level 40 here on Classic Era. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't have extreme luck. I had a few things that went really right for me, but I didn't do any like mage exclusive things. I literally just utilized professions, game knowledge, and the ability to get some really niche things going really early and allow me to just sort of pump out a ton of profession stuff to get gold. As well as I'm going to be telling you a few ways that you can go about this as well in order to do it, but it's pretty much all professions. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I am here, as you can see, I am level 40, and I have this nice blue Mechano Strider that I was able to get. I had like 110 gold when I went to do it, and here's how I did it. So largely it was through tailoring and enchanting. My tailoring is this level, and pretty much I made linen bags off the rip for people, I made woolen bags, and I made silk packs. I didn't even have to get to mage weave in order to do this. I just turned every single piece of cloth that I got for the entire time I leveled from 1 to 40 into these bags. As well as you can even go off the AH and buy the silk cloth, and when it is at vendor price, turn it into bolts, buy the heavy leather, and buy the fine thread, and you can turn it into silk packs, sell them on the H, and make profit. Silk packs are really good bags that people buy because they're at that like efficiency point. It's a lot of space for a new character, and it's not too expensive. So I find a ton of people are buying them. This was my #1 sold item. At first, ahead of the curve, you can get wool bags if you are leveling like crazy as it goes on. But if you do not get there, wool bags kind of get spaced out as people hit silk, hit mage weave, hit rune cloth. They go after those bags instead. So it's just a little tough to do it, but you can still do it with silk packs as well. Then on the enchanting side, I turned every lesser essence into lesser wands and every greater magic essence into greater wands, and just used enchanting that way. A popular way is to do the sort of shuffle early on and make brown linen robes before you get to linen bags, and then you DE them to get your enchanting up to 70 to make greater magic wands, and then you can keep going with enchanting. Enchanting falls off once you get out of like the 10 to 20 bracket and you start getting other mats, but I still keep the disenchanting side effect of that, and I disenchant greens that I do not deem valuable. Now, another avenue you can go about this is you can do fishing. While I trained fishing, I was a mage, and there's a lot of people AoE farming, so I hopped in AoE farming groups instead of fishing up all the silk that I could. But fishing the mid-range fishing zones that drop the bolts of silk, bolts of mage weave, heavy leather, and thick leather, those can be extremely profitable. The areas I am talking about are the best two are Ultric Mountains right here along the coast, which I extensively covered in SOD. If you watch my SOD videos, right here, great spot. Takes about 130 to 150 fishing. Put on a bobber and you'll be fine. And then Stranglethorn Vale, the northern part up here. The problem with the STV, especially as Alliance, is that this area is heavily horde dominated, and a lot of people are leveling, so it can be very hard to do that here. So, but those are the two spots to fish those. There are a few more, but those are the best two by far that I'd recommend going, and you can get all the stuff you need to make, once again, silk packs, as well as you get greens, you get raw gold, you get leathers that you can sell or use yourself as well. So that is the thing. I'm going to show you my TSM just so you guys can see my revenue, and you can see this is sorted by auctions, and it is showing everything I have done. So as you can see, I've sold 631 items for 56 gold. As you can see, a lot of them are vision dust, soul dust, just any like trade goods that I got from chests in the world, as well as small silk packs. As you can see, small silk pack is my #1 sell. I turned everything I got into small silk packs, and they have sold between 40 and 50 gold. As you can see, the magic wand selling, the linen bag selling, then wool bags as well selling. Those were good early, but as I said, they have fallen off. Nothing too crazy has sold. And then the next thing I want to talk about are greens. So right here, something like this of the tiger. This is a huge sell. I probably could have got more than 2G for this, but I just wanted to get the quick gold instead of push it further. But anything of the tiger, of the monkey, of the eagle, all of those things sell really, really well. You can put them up for 1 to 2 gold. It helps a ton, especially low level gear. You can probably maybe get 3 to 4, but that's pushing it with low level gear because it is hard. After 40, income starts to go way, way, way up, so things start to get more expensive. So you're really selling to the people that are still leveling their first character, and it can be a little hard to manipulate that. But as you can see, I'm making a few gold off of greens that I was able to sell. White Bandit Mask, I actually was very lucky and got this recipe in Scarlet Monastery, and now I'm selling them for 1 to 2 gold and making some serious profit with those as well. Trying to recoup some of my mount money with those. But another big one is any helmet that you get. Any helmet, whatever it is, sell that. If you're not going to use it. I got a 13int level 26 helmet that I definitely sold for a gold, and it was huge and massive. And then as you can see, the only other things I'm selling are all the enchanting mats that I'm getting, so things that are just don't have good stats. And also be curious of these named things, so look at them, like named leather bracers 5 agi, that's a lot for level 24. These both sold for 34 silver. You might not think it is worth it, but all these things add up, and as you can see, I got 56 gold just from auctions. Then we also have just straight up trades, and we can look at a few things. I did get one trade with a one big item, and that was a butcher two-handed sword that I sold for 10 gold right here. So I was able to very luckily get that and win it, and I sold it for 10 gold. That was my biggest sale, but I was well over the mount exchange when I did this, so it really wasn't too crazy. But it's just make sure that you are focusing professions. Even if you don't plan to be a tailor enchanter, it's really good for leveling. You can also pick up skinning, and you can skin absolutely everything you kill. There are some great spots pretty much anywhere mages are AoE farming. You can go to these locations and you can skin the mobs there as well, which could be really big money and profit for you. And you can make some really good gold just by going to the Duskwood Worgens is a really good spot. Right over here and these areas. Mages are always here AoE farming these. If you have skinning, you can literally just AFK there and skin for medium and heavy leather if you need money. That is a good spot to go, and you don't even have to do anything. The bodies are just never ending at those locations. So there's just a ton that you can do, and a ton that will yield you some really good gold. And those are the ways that I did it to get the 90 gold needed for my mount at the time. And yeah, those are my recommendations. Fishing, skinning, tailoring, enchanting, all really good. And just making bags, making things people need. Knowing the greens that you're getting are really useful for people as well. Can be massive, especially if you're dungeon grinding. You're going to see a lot of them. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.